Living the 9 to 5 lifestyle is truly a scam, and it's like it really takes you sitting down and thinking about everything to understand just how much of a scam it is. And it's a trap. Like if you've ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it's a trap.
There are so many people that are working all day long doing something that is deeply unsatisfying. They get in traffic on the way home. They get home after that, they're watching television, and they're fucked. They have deep debt. This is not like there's this soul-killing thing is not giving them any freedom.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be talking about the 9 to 5 trap, living for the weekend. So that's familiar for you. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat like a glitchy life loop. Your alarm clock has more control over you than your boss. Lunch breaks feel like freedom, but there's gone 30 minutes. You're counting hours on Monday and praying for Friday. Vacation days are rarer than winning the lottery. Your email owns you even after work. By the time you retire, you finally have time but no knees. The 9 to 5 isn't just a shuttle, it's a slow, polite prison. Okay guys, without further ado guys, let's dive into the videos and watch.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but that 9 to 5, bro, that shit will not get you rich. No matter how much money you stack up, no matter how much money you save, that shit will not make you rich. Like, 9 to 5s, I feel like that shit is just, that shit is slavery, bro, like, honestly. And there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but you gotta make sure that you have something else to add extra income, especially in this fucking day and age where, you know, they got inflations and rent is almost 3 fucking bands. It's like, this shit crazy, dog. There's people out there that is working paycheck to pay bills. And it's like, bro, you've been working for 25 years and you still barely paying your bills? It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, I feel like people really have to find something where if they want to be well off, successful, financially stable, they would really have to find something where they can set their own pay wage, and it's not somebody saying, oh, you know, $500 a week and you have to make do with that. Because, bro, $500 a week, especially for the work that's being done. Like, motherfucker, I used to work third shift. Like, I used to work third shift, 12-hour shifts, my nigga. Third shift, 12-hour shifts. And it was 12 hours. I was getting paid like a band, but it was every 2 weeks. It wasn't every week. It was like every 2 weeks. And then you have the choice to come in for overtime, bro. I'm the type of nigga, bro. I'm not overworking my shit, bro. I'm not overworking me. Because it's already hell enough coming in for 3 days for 12 hours. And then your sleep schedule kind of fucked up. You're sleeping throughout the day. So it's like, now it's like you fucking nocturnal. And, bro, it still wouldn't be able to pay bills, because you gotta pay your phone to keep your phone on so you can be able to make calls. You gotta pay car insurance, and then don't get me started on the car note. And then you got fucking electric bill, water bill, the trash company that come to your house and shit on Wednesdays and shit. Like, bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But I'm not trying to come on here to bash 9 to 5s, because there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5. But make sure when you work in that 9 to 5, you're trying to fund a career for yourself where you can make your own wage and you're not just working for somebody, you know? And, bro, I just want the world to make, like, click, bro. Like, bro, stop working for these niggas, bro. They need us. They need us to survive. If we came back outside and started to learn the ways of, like, nature and shit, and start to learn how to plant, bro, we don't need these niggas. Everybody would have a fucking garden in their yard. Literally, everybody should have a garden in their yard. But, you know, society's so fucked up, bro. But to end this shit, bro, make sure you use that 9 to 5 to build something, that is yours, you know? That's yours. Don't sit there and work and fucking slave your life away, and then when you turn 50, it's like, man, no, I don't even know what time niggas retire, but some niggas retire at damn near 70. But it's like, bro, if you sitting there, I don't know, bro.
What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. It's really important for me to, you know, if you're gonna share, like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, so I will be very grateful for all of this. The gentleman is, you know, he has a pretty good thoughts about that. You know, if you work a 9 to 5, try to figure out how you can do it by yourself, like open your own business for it. That's a really good advice. Okay, guys, let's dive in the next video and watch.
Living the 9 to 5 lifestyle is truly a scam, and it's like it really takes you sitting down and thinking about everything to understand just how much of a scam it is. And it's a trap. Like, if you've ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it's a trap. Okay? Because how the hell am I giving up all my time and my freedom to get a paycheck and pay my bills and be broke after paying my bills? Like, you're giving up all your fucking time, your time that you can spend with your family, time that you can spend with your man, your girl, time that you can spend with your kids, just for nothing. It really feels like you're doing it for nothing. Like, you're literally just living to pay bills, and that's it. A lot of people can't even enjoy the money that they have because it's going straight to bills, and after bills you have nothing. What the hell is the purpose of living to pay bills and that's it? No freedom, no vacations, no enjoyment out of that. Sometimes you can't even go shopping. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of that? Then these jobs don't even be paying well enough for you to even want to settle for that type of lifestyle. Like, you're literally not even giving me nothing but crumbs. A lot of jobs don't even give you any type of benefits. None of that. No benefits, no good pay, and what you do get goes straight to your bills. It's a fucking scam. It's really a scam. That's why all the rich people say you got to get yourself out of that. Like, you should work a 9 to 5 for now, but you shouldn't choose to stay and stick with a 9 to 5. Like, no way in hell should you decide that you want to spend the rest of your life working for somebody. Like, absolutely not. That's the wrong way to live. The wrong way to live is working for somebody for the rest of your life. Do you ever realize that rich people are getting worked for? Like, when we're sitting here working at these jobs, we're working for someone else. You know what I'm saying? We're making someone else rich by working for them. Be the fucking person that everybody's working for. I mean, I know we all can't be the boss, but a lot of us can have the potential to become one if we stop thinking that a 9 to 5 is the only way to fucking live. Because all we're doing is out here getting somebody else rich. They're sitting on the beach, feet kicked up, making passive income while you're slaving at a job for them. It's crazy when you think about it, but it's true. Like, you really got to break yourself out the cycle of thinking the only way to live is working for money for the rest of your life. You should not want or desire to work for money for the rest of your life when there's other ways. It's people out here making 10K a week, 20K, like, you know what I'm saying? People are out here making hella bread, but those are the people who are smart enough to escape the trap. You got to learn how to escape the trap.
You see, so another really good advice, guys. We need to learn how to escape the trap. It's a pretty good one, you know. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. I have a lot more videos for you in this show, so let's dive in the next video and watch.
I just have to say, while this apartment search is killing me for a 2-bedroom apartment, I just want to say, if one more person tells me, why don't you just get a 1-bedroom, because I live with my sister, why don't you just get a 1-bedroom apartment? It might be under $2,000 if you do it that way. And I might offend people when I say what I'm going to say. Clear that a little bit. Might offend people, but I grew up in a house, always in houses. I always had my own room. I never had to share a room. I did not grow up with 10 siblings in a 2-room house. I did not grow up in a third world country. I am an adult working a full-time 40-hour-a-week job. There is no reason why in Canada I should not be able to, even if I am living with another adult, why I shouldn't be able to have my own bedroom. I'm only sharing a bedroom with my husband. I will not apologize for that. There is something seriously wrong with the housing in this country and in many other Western countries, Canada, the US, parts of Europe, the UK. There's no reason why at my big age, even if I choose to live with family, why I should not be able to, as a full-time working adult, have my own bedroom. Stop telling me, just get a one bedroom. No. No.
Yeah, we definitely have a problem here, guys. So you see, this lady is definitely working on a full-time job, 40 hours a week, and she still have problem to rent an apartment, for two-bedroom apartment in Canada. This is what is going on, guys. I'm trying to put videos from different parts of the States and Canada too, and UK sometimes, other places, just to show you guys that we're not alone in this whole situation with the 9 to 5 trap, not only in States, it's all over the world, guys. Okay, let's dive in the next video and watch.
Mate, do you live in a caravan? For starters, I ain't your mate. God, the amount of times the old Bill used to say that to me when I was a kid. What's the matter, mate? What are you doing, mate? I'm not your mate. You little peasant. Right, let's talk about it. Do I live in a caravan? I'm in between my caravan and my house at the moment. My house is on the market. I'm selling it. I'm getting rid of it. I've had enough of it. I got sucked into the bullshit. Go to school, get a job, get a mortgage, be a good little sheep, maybe get a holiday once a year if you're lucky. I've had enough, mate. I've had enough of it. I'm breaking free. Selling a house. We're going to get a bus, convert it into a camper, and we're going travelling, mate. Couple of years of travelling. We'll have our caravan as a base. And then we're getting some land, and we're going to try and go off grid. Get away from the system. Get away from all these weirdos these days, Start living properly, live off the land, get involved with a bit more of nature, I've done all that ass mortgage bullshit, and it's too much, I've learnt a lot over the last few years, but there's still not enough freedom, when you're held down by a hobby, suck your soul, mate, I'm telling you. No good for you.
What do you think about this, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I will be very happy to read them all, And let's dive into the next video. I think it's going to be pretty useful in our show,
There are so many people that are working all day long doing something that is deeply unsatisfying. They get in traffic on the way home. They get home after that, they're watching television, and they're fucked. They have deep debt. This is not like there's this soul-killing thing is not giving them any freedom. There's a ton of people out there that are probably listening to this that would like to be able to do something else.
Absolutely.
Whether it's make furniture. You make furniture. You make furniture for a living, and you feel a great satisfaction out of that, and you sell that furniture. Good. If you can do that, you could cut those corners perfectly and sand everything down nice and stain it, and then it's done, and you get the satisfaction, and you sell it to someone, and that pays your bills. That is infinitely more satisfying than being stuck in some fucking cubicle working for someone that you don't want to work for, having to have these stupid fucking office meetings, talking to people in human resources, sitting down with your supervisor where they evaluate your job performance. A lot of people out there that would way rather do something else, and I hope they understand that they can.
Yeah, that's why it's very important to hear all the stories from different people, famous one and not famous one, because it's also about the motivation. You can. If you want to change something in your life, you can. Why not? And that's why I think it's very important to add such videos to the show. So let's dive into the next video and watch, guys.
You work 8 hours to live 4. You work 6 days to enjoy 1. You work 8 hours to eat in 15 minutes. You work 8 hours to sleep 5. You work all year just to take a week or two vacation. You work all your life to retire in old age and contemplate only your last breaths. Eventually you realize that life is nothing but a parody of yourself practicing for your own oblivion. We have become so accustomed to material and social slavery that we no longer see the chains. Life is a short journey. Live it. Collect memories, not material things.
Let's just decided to add some motivational things here too. It's really important. We can do everything we can in this life for sure. So we just need to keep trying, and everything's gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm praying for this, for all that it can happen to all of us. So let's go and dive into the next video, guys, and watch.
Association is retention that impacts you for the entirety of your life. Sometimes memory is only associated with the subject or the content for a temporary period of time. We should celebrate our kids, but remember, we may be celebrating the best of the norm. The best of the norm equates to a person having a career, possibly a high-paying career, but being trapped in the 9-to-5. And that is the norm that many have subscribed to.
What do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And let's dive into the next video. So we have several more to watch today in this show.
Alright, so I think that a lot of people stay at 9 to 5 in that system, and I'm getting out of it. A lot of people stay in that due to fear and not knowing their true power. Because I gotta remember, like, the job is mental enslavement, bruh. Right? It takes up a lot of your time in your day. You're doing repetitive tasks, right? And you're working for somebody else. You're not even doing it for you. Like, it's not like this is my company, this is my job, I own this. No, this is somebody else that you're never gonna meet in life that you're helping get rich. And then people become subconsciously slaves to the paycheck that they get. Don't let a paycheck control your life, bruh. Real talk.
Yeah, definitely. Don't let the paycheck control your life. That's a pretty good advice too. It's very awesome to, to listen to all the stories of these people. So so understand all their problems and try, to implicate it into our lives and just change our lives for good. I think that things work perfectly, and I think this is why it's important. I hope my show is helping some of you guys to understand this whole stuff. So let's dive in the next video and watch, guys.
It's no way I can get rich off of making $10 in 60 minutes. Man, this is outrageous. I'm getting on here, they getting a free band. She do hair in 2-3 hours, she up 300. And you think she finna go work for $10 every 60 minutes? No, it's too much money out here. That is modern day slavery. Twin, get up, go get some pay another way. You can't get rich working a 9-to-5 forever. There's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, but it's about what you do with the money that you make from the 9-to-5. Best advice, do what's gonna work for you. Or start a business, hustle, however you gonna get it. You gotta get it some way first. You gotta get some money to make some money. But the 9-to-5 ain't gonna get you rich. That was just the hook to get y'all on the video. Love. God bless.
Yeah, definitely. Like always, please comment, guys. I will be happy to read all your comments. Okay, guys, let's dive next video and watch.
I always come across a video of DDG talking about how 9-to-5s are a trap, when in reality it is 9-to-5s that literally pay for people's lives and they're living very comfortably. It's somebody out here right now working a 9-to-5, making well over $300,000 a year. You think they're complaining about certain things? They're comfortable, more than comfortable probably. It's if everybody was a boss, who go work for us? And then some of the stuff in our society benefit off these 9-to-5s. I'm gonna call them 9-to-5s with air quotations, because some niggas not working 9-to-5. Some niggas working 12-hour, 10-hour shifts. Let's be real. And I feel like the better advice would be to use your 9-to-5 to fund you a second set of income or multiple streams of income. not just becoming a boss. Because again, not everybody wants to become a boss. The better thing would be use your 9 to 5 to make you more money. Use your 9 to 5 to fund more streams of income. That way, instead of making minimum wage, you can make 2 times that by being smart with your money and investing into certain things. And also use your money to flip into other, you know what I mean? It get deep. But 9 to 5s is not really just the trap. You can use the trap as a benefit.
What do you think, guys? You see, I'm trying to put different stories here. So sometimes, you see, I have the story that the gentleman says that 95 probably not a bad thing, you know, if you're earning like $300,000 a year. What do you think, guys? You know, if some of you are earning $300,000 a year, please let me know in the comments below. I will be very happy to read that, you know. And maybe you will not complain about 9 to 5 job. Why not? Please let me know. Okay, guys, let's dive the next video and watch.
A 9 to 5 or a regular job is only temporary, and it's really a trap, because the person that's employing you don't want you to leave their job, right? They want you to work for them forever, as long as they can make you work for them. So they only gonna pay you just enough so you can pay your bills, have a little fun and shit, but you ain't gonna never make as much money as the boss. The goal is to save and become the boss, and then you can do whatever. But sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta make a bunch of money and dump it into something. You gotta take a risk. If you don't take no risk, you can't win.
Do you agree with this guy? Please let me know in the comments below, guys. Okay, guys, let's dive in the next video and watch.
Yo, I don't know what it is, right? But the more I really been finding myself, figuring myself out, right, on my spiritual journey, the harder it's been to really, well, it's been super hard to secure a job. But when I actually did get a job, like at Amazon, bro, it's so hard to work at this shit. Knowing what I know, right, and knowing like my visuals and everything are really getting on point, but still trying to put myself back in that vibration to take care of some things that I gotta take care of right now, you know. But yo, let me tell you, I tried to get the slightest of the slightest hour. You know, people would think I'm tripping for working those types of hours, but when you got other stuff going on, you can make that shit balance all, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta put in no 40 plus hours or whatnot. But even working just a few hours, bro, it's horrible. Like, let me know down in the comments if y'all feel the same way about jobs, because I know it's not laziness, because the grind is for sure there when it comes to what I truly love to do.
Okay, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope, guys, you enjoyed the video for today, and we will see you in the next episode, you know, guys. And please, like always, be safe, guys, and bye for now.